Hey there and welcome. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you what the starting frame and ending frame technique can do. This is an example of what that technique can do. So we have real life Eren Yeager transforming into his Titan version. Let's redo it again. And this is the technique that we're about to use in order to create possibly a viral video, okay? Because my channel has dropped a bit lately when it comes to its potency or its potential to get views, and that can happen. But in some cases, people do what I do and they tend to get a lot more views. But if I were to search my channel, I just want to show you the reason why I think that this is the type of content you should be making in 2026. And that is because one of my most popular videos is actually this one. I'm going to play it, but I'm going to remove any sound. Pause, 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 pause. No. I mean, it already played some sound there. I think it might be subject to copyright. Let me just go to the channel again. These copyright laws are basically problematic. Let's go to the shorts, popular. I try to open in a new tab. Just want to stop the thing, but it just won't stop. Come on, stop. Okay, that's it. That's it. I just want to ensure that the sound doesn't play. Well, I want to ensure that the sound doesn't play, but they don't give me access to. They don't give me access to deactivate the sound. What kind of thing is this? That's so awful. Come on. That's some hilarious stuff here. Oh, okay, all right. I'm trying to deactivate the sound here. It seems to be the most complicated thing in the world right now. All right. In any way, I tried to remove the sound, but this is some next level YouTube bug that I can't get my head around. Um, Whatever. I mean, let me try to do it this way. Let me try to go to my channel because I think that it's important that we must watch that video. I mean, imagine this. I'm simply trying to ensure that I don't play the sound, but when I'm trying to not play the sound, I can't even find the sound removing stuff. All right, so let's just sort this stuff by views. It has been one of my most views videos. I think I think I can just watch it here on my channel instead. Yeah, I can mute the sound from here. All right. It's a bit low quality, but it will do. As you can see, it's a transformational video that shows transformations. I mean, that's what it depicts for the most part. And that's what we're going to do here. So, since they work really well, or this transformation concept works really well, I think it's only logical to try to attempt this with something such as Attack on Titan. Now, let's do this. I already created a video of Eren Yeager's transformation. It seems that in the Attack on Titan world, there is plenty of Titans, okay? Now, there's the Founding Titan, the Warhammer Titan. All right, so let's try to do the Warhammer Titan, the Founding Titan. But first, we would need a picture of Eren Yeager, one that we can turn into real life. Eren Yeager, long hair picture, because I believe that when he transformed into the Founding Titan, he had longer hair. And so I'm going to have to find a picture where he has long hair. Where is it? This is not really the one I'm looking for. I think I'm just going to end up using this one. All right. It looks more like a female here. I would wish if I could just get something else, but it's all right. I'm going to copy this image and go to Google Gemini. Now, inside of Google Gemini, I'm going to use Google Nano Banana. First of all, paste the image, and then based on the attached anime image of Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan, generate a real life image of him. It must look real and epic. I would say here, generate a 9 by 16 inches so that the image that we will get should be about 9 by 16 size, which is optimized for TikTok videos and YouTube shorts. That's what we're shooting for here. And so hopefully it will do a good job, because as I said, this is not the best image that captures the essence of Eren Yeager. I'm pretty sure that he looks a bit more different than that. I don't think we can find a full picture of him standing like this. It would have been cool. But we do what we will do with what we got. All right, so we have a pretty decent picture. All right, this is decent. It's nice. I would say the lighting is not the best, but it's nice. Okay, so I'm going to put this here in the back burner. And in the meantime, I'm going to go and find Eren Yeager's Founding Titan, since he transformed into that kind of Titan. And I'm going to but I'm going to definitely find a particularly good-looking version of the Founding Titan. All right, so here we go. This is when he transformed. This is the face of the Founding Titan. Okay, so I need to give Gemini some pretty decent-looking images. Otherwise, it will not be capable of creating the best image of the Founding Titan. I think that maybe using an animated version as well. Founding Titan. All right, this one is cool. It looks real, but it should give Gemini an idea about the kind of monster that we're talking about here. So let's go back to Google Gemini, place this again, place this here. All right, I think I'm just gonna need to get one more. All right, let's see. Let's see. This one is good, but it's not gonna do. I'm trying to look for the perfect images that are gonna help us. This one is good. Just has Eren there as a small person. Maybe that's gonna affect the stuff, but let's just do it. Okay, I'm gonna paste this right over here, and now what I can do is I can just use the same prompt from before. I'm just gonna edit it and making sure that we're still using Nano Banana here, 9:16. Founding Titan instead of Eren Yeager. Founding Titan from Attack on Titan. All right, and of course, I would say something such as all buildings are destroyed because he's so huge he reaches the sky. I think that's not a far fetch because he's actually he's that big. If you can see the images here, he seems like he's reaching the sky. This is what he looks like. I mean, he looks like this, I guess, because Eren actually transformed like this. He transformed as a head. He didn't have his full body when he transformed. I think that if he had his full body, it should have looked something like this, but different. But then again, this is just anime. All right, there you go. It's not so bad. I think it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to put it right there, but I'm going to go back and re-edit because I'm going to say based on generate a front view. I want to get the full experience. Now, I took this because I'm not sure if it's going to give a worse image than that. So I took that, which I got, and I'm now playing to get what I don't have or what I could get. But in worst case scenario, if it doesn't give us the perfect image, this shall be our option then. But it's always great to have a front image. Yep, and this one is definitely the one. All right, so I can get rid of this one right now. This one offers more detail. All right, so now I'm gonna download this particular image here. I'm gonna say Eren 1, Eren 2, and I can go to 11 labs. Now, the reason why I'm using 11 labs is because I got pretty much I used up all my credits when it comes to generating videos in Leonardo. So the only way I can use KLING 01 is to use my credits in pretty much 11 labs because I have plenty. I think the $99 plan in 11 labs, and so I can use a lot. So I'm gonna select KLING 01 as my model, and the starting frame should be this one. This time I didn't go through that step, which is an important step to upscale the images in Canva, but because I have other videos I'm planning, trust me, my day is full. I can certainly not take that extra step because it's going to take 20 more minutes. So I'm just going to do it this way. And here you can see the prompt I used earlier is just simple. It's epic transformation. I didn't use anything too crazy. And so that's the prompt that I'm going to use right now. I hope that 11 Labs doesn't have so many policies because for the most part, it can be very restrictive. And also remember that you can generate more than just one video, but I would honestly recommend just keep it at one because it will just start making some crazy other alternatives, and it will take more credits to generate the same video. All right, so I mean, either way, you just want one video. It takes some time, but it's necessary. And at the same time, right here, the next one it says is Warhammer. Warhammer? Seems like Eren also or did have access to the Warhammer Titan as well. Warhammer Titan. So another transformation for our Eren Yeager. It seems. I didn't see his transformation as the Warhammer, but I mean, it shows right here that he did transform into this strange looking Titan. Not bad, but strange. This is what he looks like. And I think we can do a good job of that as well. Since we already have Eren's pictures, I don't think that it should be difficult. Now, here is our second transformation right here. Let's check this out. All right, that is what I'm talking about. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to download this as well. You can upscale videos using Topaz here in 11 Labs, but that will take some extra credits, which you can use. So I don't recommend you upscaling the videos here. But since we want to generate a image of the Warhammer Titan, I'm only going to take this one, and I'm going to take one where we can see his face. I would like to put some emphasis on that face. The Warhammer Titan. So I think this is a good one. It's actually not just a good one, it's a great one. I'd like to copy this and paste it as well. The more images you can give as a reference, the better. The prompt is this, based on the following, or on the attached image, generate an image of the Warhammer Titan from the Attack on Titan. All buildings are destroyed because he's so huge. Okay. Let's hit the send submit command. In the meantime, I'm going to go pick a start frame. I'm going to use that first picture I used of Eren. He looked younger in that picture and had hair as a ponytail. I like that one better. Pause. Now we can see that it's work. Oh, come on. It shouldn't look like this. It looks more like the Colossal Titan. Based on the attached images. Okay. I think it's best if I do this in a separate chat. I'll start a new chat, create an image. All right, I'm going to try it this way instead because it's the case because, to put it simply, we gave it some not really cool images and we are on the same chat, so it got mixed up. This time I'm going to give it as many images as it needs. This one doesn't look so good. This one instead. All right. Let's try it this way. So it doesn't matter if you really change the chat. As long as you can generate a decent looking video, you can change the chat all you want. If you can end up getting a video like this. I mean, it's not the best, but it's a pretty cool and smooth transition. But when the environment kind of looks the same, the transition can be a lot better. As, I mean, for instance, with this one, it does look the part. It looks like a metamorphosis. And people seem to kind of like that kind of stuff. This one is definitely good, but the buildings should not be advanced. We are in an old society in Attack on Titan. I could do a job of attaching that picture of Eren, the first one. Where is it? This picture. Look at the environment attached. Redo, but the Titan must look bigger than buildings. Because these homes are what, maybe 5 meters tall? And these Titans are what, maybe 20 meters? So maybe less, maybe more, but they should be a lot bigger than buildings. That's why they should be called Titans in the first place. I mean, now we're talking. The hammer wasn't quite they didn't quite nail it, but it's okay. Now let me just name this the Warhammer. Warhammer Titan. Go back to 11 Labs. This is going to be my end frame right now. And of course, as far as the text or the prompt that I'm using is a simple prompt, which is Epic Transformation. I could just hit submit. All right, should start it. Okay, so now what other Titans are left? We have the Colossal Titan, Armin. But I think it's better to open this in a new tab. So we have Armin, but first of all, let's go find our Armin. Colossal Titan, Armin. Armin. Okay, Armin, Attack on Titan. They're definitely, or they're probably going to show a picture of him as the Colossal Titan because he is. But I'm trying to look for a picture. This is it. Looks like a kid, maybe 14, 13 years old. Now I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to paste this image. And as long as this chat is working, I'm not going to change it. But the moment the chat starts looking awful, I think it's safe to change it. But I think here he looked very young. And is he a guy or a girl? I don't know. I mean, he looks like a guy. All right, I'm actually just going to try to get some images where he looks a little bit more like a guy. I mean, because with anime, you never know. The animators are quite weird. Yeah, this one is definitely good. So I'm going to give it as many images as possible. And should change. So, okay, this is not the prompt that I used at the beginning. This is the one, but our Titan, I should say Armin. Must look real and epic. Hopefully it doesn't generate him as a Titan. I think. But you all also have to remember that Google has a lot of data. I keep saying this in all the tutorials, but Google have a lot of data indeed. And my thinking was on point. It generated a picture of him, but it looks more like a female. So I want to say he is a guy, okay? He's a teenager male. I'm just going to put that in there because, yeah, this image kind of looks like, I mean, it gives away the vibes that he might be a girl. I doubt that this is actually his image. Manly. I think it's maybe the hair. Yep, definitely so. I think the hair kind of maybe gave him some feminine traits, but once he cut his hair, come on, you should be standing on the ground, not on the standing in the middle, in the empty city, his hair is short. It keeps using that initial picture of him, which is kind of sickening to me. But in any case, now here we have this one. Let's check this out. All right, I like it. I like it so much. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to download it, and that's as good as it gets. And let's get back here. Hopefully, we get a pretty decent image. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm just going to take it. I don't care what he looks like right now. So, I mean, Colossal Titan. It's kind of strange. These guys that created these animes are weird. And I want some cool Colossal Titan images. Why is it taking an eternity to load the images? Let me check something here. All right, they finally have been attacked. I think this one is good. It's a wallpaper, but it's definitely great. Shows some details, some muscle definition, and we need that. I'm gonna enjoy this one because this is the Colossal Titan. Come on, the Colossal Titan, the biggest of them all. All buildings are destroyed flat because it's so huge. It's just the sky. Yes, that's more like it. Now this one, I'm gonna call him Armin, but not Armin van Buren, who's a DJ. I'm not sure if many people know who I'm talking about there, but so here we're trying to generate the real life version of the Colossal Titan. And my goodness, this is a pretty good one. He looks gigantic. All right, so I'm going to download this as the Colossal Titan. Mr. Colossal Titan. I had generated another video named Colossal Octopus, ironically. All right, so starting frame is Armin. Ending frame is the Colossal Titan, which is really great. Colossal Titan. And the prompt, as usual, is the simple prompt epic transformation. That's it. So I'll hit the submit request, and it should just go ahead and get started. In the meantime, I'm going to have to go back and look at some other Titans. The female Titan. All right. Getting close to the end. So the female, not that I want this video to end. Don't get me wrong. I'm having a good time. But let's get started. So the female Titan is called Ani. So I'm going to go and search Ani first because I'm looking for the picture of her. By the way, she looks a lot like Armin. I don't know if they're siblings, but she looks a lot like him. All right. I'm going to copy this for a second and paste it here and go back again and find. This is just a wallpaper. Not going to think so much of that. And this is probably definitely a deep fake or just an AI picture. Doesn't look real at all to me. I've created enough AI pictures to know what's real and what's not. I hope I can find one where she's just standing. I mean, this one is good. Yep, this is the one. This is the one. I'm probably going to remove this one here and copy this prompt, paste Ani The image of her instead of him, real and realistic. That's it. And that's it. Now I could go back in time because I had pictures of her as a Titan, or more precisely as the female Titan. I'll take this one, and I'll take whatever else I can get. I think I'm pretty sure I can find an image of her standing. Like this one, for instance. Paste. I think that these might be enough, but I would like one where we get a close-up of her face, because I want to ensure that the eyes are blue. Not because I have a crush on the character, but to be honest, I just want Gemini to get it right. Okay, so we have her real-looking picture. That's really cool. So right now, I'm gonna get back here and female Titan, generate picture of her. Let's look real. All buildings are destroyed flat because she is huge, but she doesn't reach the sky. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. So her name is Ani. All right. I think I can go back to get my incredible scene here of the Colossal Titan transformation. Nah, that's not good. That's definitely not what I intended. All right. All right. I think I'm just gonna redo this. I should redo this. He transforms into a Colossal Titan. I'm gonna try it this way. All right. Because it just didn't give us what we wanted. Just simply want the guy to transform into a Titan. We ended up waiting all that time for nothing. I'm gonna have to edit, generate a different view. It must look real. This is what happens sometimes. It might end up generating like a picture of a weird picture like that. I tried using he transforms into a Colossal Titan, but it didn't work. I'm gonna try the epic transformation again, just to give it another shot. Because I mean, I don't know what's with this, all this restrictions of 11 labs, but they're kind of annoying. Come on. I think I'm gonna have to take this to a new chat. All right. Create an image, paste. As I said earlier on, when an old chat stops working, your best bet is to start a new chat and to start prompting again. And that's exactly what I'm doing. All right. Loading Nana Banana. Oh, that one. Come on. I mean, it already did generate that earlier. Why stop now? That's what I don't get with this 11 Labs tool. I really don't get it. Okay, let me try using VO3 since it consumes less tokens, it seems. Try with VO3 as well. Click and click. All right. Use the same prompts, but I'm going to write it this time. Epic transformation. Okay. Let's check this out. Now I'm using VO 3.1 fast. Hopefully it does a pretty good job. All right, this one is definitely not so bad. Okay, I kind of like it. Female Titan. I think we have a very interesting Titan, the Beast Titan as well. Come on, generation failed. Why? All right, let's try it again. Starting frame Armin, ending frame Armin as well, or the Colossal Titan. And I'm going to try a different model. Let's try it with Sea Dance and see what happens. I'm also going to try the transformation of the female Titan. On, come on. Again, so this is what I was afraid of, is these restrictions. It's kind of strange. I'm going to do one last try, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Then I'm just going to have to maybe switch, but I'm going to have to maybe end this tutorial. The most important thing about this tutorial is the technique. After that, you can just go ahead and generate whatever you like to generate. The most important thing is that you transform a character into a different one, and know that that is very engaging. I mean, it's kind of clear as to, the reason's clear. I can really understand why it would be engaging, because it's cool to see a character transform. All right, it seems like again I couldn't do that. So I guess I'm just gonna have to pause this tutorial right now. I hope that you've learned a new strategy, a new technique, and yeah, see you in the next videos.